Hello everyone. Today we have with us Girish Gupta, who heads sales for STL. This is a virtual chat because we all are in a lockdown. And today we will talk precisely about the thing which is helping us unlock our potential during this lockdown, which is high-speed home connectivity. Welcome to the show, Girish. It's great to see you, actually virtually.
Thanks, Khushbu, for having me. It's great to see you as well virtually in this new normal.
I have a question for you. The first question is very obvious. How is your work from home going, and what do you consider to be the top 3 lockdown essentials?
For me, if I look at from top 3 perspectives, I'll say to stay fit mentally as well as physically. And third thing I'll say is continue delivering my work in a most effective manner to deliver the outcome in this new normal. And if I look at above all these 3 things what I'm doing, we really need 24/7 uninterrupted novel oxygen to survive. You know this novel oxygen? This is a high-speed broadband connectivity.
Yes, I think that's very well put by you. 24/7 high-speed internet is keeping the world running. It's an essential. We are talking about home internet here. Mobile internet in India is nearly ubiquitous, but home broadband has a long way to go. What do you think?
You're right. The way if I see Indian market, we have around 665 million internet subscriptions in India, and approximately 3% of that is only fixed broadband. In today's time, when we are discussing the connected homes, enterprises, there is undisputed need of high-speed connectivity. And I see in this era is changing. We are moving the way we move from BC to AD. Today, I call it this new era of before coronavirus and after coronavirus. The fixed broadband needs, connection needs is going to go, I'll say, in a disruptive manner, which will be required in the market.
Very true. And, whenever we talk about fixed broadband, FTTH or fiber to the home is considered as the next big thing. So how does this FTTH compare to other alternatives for home connectivity?
There are multiple technologies which exist to deliver broadband, whether they are based on wireless technology, whether they're based on fixed broadband, they are based on fixed wireless technology in today's world. You will agree, or you would have seen that mobile network is primarily designed and built to deliver an outdoor environment and covering a larger areas. In current scenario of social distancing, where most of us are staying indoor, mobile network is under stress. It will not make sense for industry to go and invest in copper network, both because of two reasons, capacity as well as commercial standpoint. I feel that the use cases like working from home, remote locations working, distance learning, changing buying behaviors of the individuals, our entertainment like video on demand, VR gaming, Zoom parties, etc. will become a new way of life for us in this new normal of virtualization. And this all can be delivered effectively through fiber-based fixed broadband only.
So I think we've learned something very newer here. So, if we want non-buffering video calls, if we want to have Zoom parties during this lockdown, if we want to do some bit of gaming, if our kids want to take online classes, then fiber to the home is an absolute essential. Should we call it FTTX? Because fiber can go to the homes, it can go to the premises, it can go to enterprises. So if FTTX is the next big thing for sure, and its time has come, but I assume that taking fiber to each and every home or premises is a very challenging ask, and people are actually skeptical about it. So what is your view on this?
In past few years, if I reflect upon in last 5 years, the cost of product as well as services have come down drastically. But now to make this FTTX, like you rightly said, reality in India, I feel there are 2 critical requirements. One, Government of India comes forward and support to enable this faster rollouts of FTTX networks, providing a single window clearance across the cities. Second, RWA, like our resident welfare authorities, coming forward to encourage the installations across societies. This is a very, very critical step because most of the time we get in there and get stuck, are not able to roll out the networks. A lot of time networks are left at a zero manhole, which impacts the performance. I'll say without a doubt, we have entered into a new world of virtualization where virtual interactions will be imperative, and it will be an investment worth a while for us in FTTX space as world gravitates towards a denser fiber network.
But for this we need FTTX deployment expertise that has not been heard of yet, at least in India. STL is a leading integrator of futuristic data networks. Does it have any FTTX offerings? And also we hear a lot of telcos gravitating towards FTTX plans. How do you think STL can help them achieve their plans?
We launched an offering FTTX Mantra early last year. FTTX Mantra is primarily a massive agile network transformation launch. Basically, the offering has been weaved in by uniting, design innovation and the service engineering onto a single platform. Then with the Sterlite design capability of iCore as well as design tools capability, we are able to bring the approach of first time right to deliver these networks. I'll say another approach of Sterlite to deliver this hyperscale networks for fiber to the home. Sterlite brought in a FTTX playbook, which is designed on a Leap 360 principles of Sterlite, delivering the complexity, speed, and the scale in these networks, which are very much required. So I'll say STL solution of FTTX Mantra will eventually deliver agility, scale, and speed to these required FTTX networks.
And will it also help telcos deploy their FTTX networks faster?
Yes, definitely. The way solutions are designed, just to give you a perspective, mine design solutions, or I say survey solutions help me to do 3 times faster survey than the normal trend in the market, the way market behaves. We have done in couple of projects where we could finish more than, 2 million homes in less than a 2 months kind of time frame. And similar way in the execution speed, the way technologies and tools we are using will help us to deliver at least 2 times faster than the normal deployment speed, which is being observed in the market.
So Girish, we have spoken about FTTX right now, which is basically the consumer-facing part of a network. What is the role of dense and deep fiberization in the larger telecom networks, and what role will it play in the future? Say for a 5G rollout, how important is fiberization?
I'll broadly classify into 3 parts the way our country is spread out. One is rural, urban, and the border areas, where each one of them are in different stage of fiberization, if I speak about. And primarily, if you look at rural and borders are driven by the government initiatives, and urban is largely driven by telcos. In case of urban areas, demand is driven by 4G and 5G use cases, which requires low latency, agility, capacity, ubiquitous coverage. And if you look at the demography of the current infrastructure of fiber with these sites, we are around 30 to 35% of these sites are connected with fiber. We should be looking at least, if I may say, 80% of the connected sites, creating this fiber backbones across to deliver this unpredictable data demand for the future. Another thing which comes in picture is the cost of building these networks. If I look at the FTTS network and look at the 5G network, it's a carpet coverage across the cities are required. So there is a possibility, if we intertwine these mobile and fixed network together, there's a possibility to drive or to optimize this investment also in the networks.
What a nice perspective. We were all till now thinking in the perspective of work from home and urban India, how we need deeply fiberized networks, but you are very right. We need fiberization everywhere, be it borders, be it rural areas, be it urban areas. Girish, we also hear an interesting trivia that around 40 to 45% data in India travels on STL networks. Firstly, is that the case? And what are some key fiberization initiatives that STL has taken in the recent past?
Let me answer this in a differently little bit. Sterlite has been the largest manufacturer of cables and fiber in the country for more than 3 decades now. We are definitely serving more than 50% of the country fiber, wherein we are building the networks both for private telcos in the country as well as a number of government initiatives, government projects. The initiatives which we would have taken towards building the nation, where we have built in a certain areas which are most toughest terrain in the country like J&K. We have built in the areas which were not connected due to large forests in forests of MPs and all. We built in the areas where there are no partners in place, like states like Odisha, where there are no enough vendors, wherein Sterlite came forward and built up partners platforms to deliver such kind of projects. But one of the initiative which is very, very close to my heart personally is enhancing the skill set within the Indian continent, the country itself. When we looked at building up these networks, we realized there's not enough skilled manpower which exists in the country. And coming from a fiber background, thought of qualifying, skilling this set of people into the country. And we opened up a Sterlite Academy, which is very popular as STL Academy, wherein we have gone ahead and trained more than 70,000 students or people, or you can say the people who are working in this space, not qualified enough to deliver the right results towards the market. So this initiative has not only enabled Sterlite or STL to deliver that projects of their own, but it has enabled the industry to provide this connectivity to the unconnected society. It gives me personally immense pleasure to be part of STL team delivering that digital connectivity for data networks and contributing to this upliftment of the society as a whole.
It has been such an insightful discussion. We started from work from home. We discussed the importance of FTTX. Then we realized that FTTX is an important game, but overall fiberization in the network is all the more important as we go to the launch of 5G. We spoke about urban, rural and border areas and how everything needs the high fiber diet, if I can call it, in the networks. And I do think that STL has the right recipe for it. Be it solutions, be it the STL way of deployment, which ensures that fiberization and FTTX happens really fast, or be this phenomenal STL Academy, which is training thousands of people, 70,000 to be precise, so that our fiberization ecosystem has skilled manpower on the ground. Girish, I must say that it was a pleasure chatting with you. We will keep on connecting with you on what is latest in STL. You please take care and have a good day.
Thank you so much. This is indeed a great pleasure, great discussion. Take care and stay safe.
Thank you.